The PlayStation 5 has now been out for a few years, and yet the debate still continues. What truly makes a game feel next-gen? Is it just better graphics, or is there something deeper? In this video, we'll break down the core elements that give PS5 games that unmistakable leap into the future of gaming. Let's begin with the most obvious aspect, visual fidelity. While improved graphics aren't everything, there's no denying that the leap to 4K resolution, realistic lighting, ray tracing, and ultra-detailed textures all contribute significantly to that next-gen feel. Games like Demon's Souls and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart showcase incredibly lifelike environments, pushing the limits of what's possible on console hardware. But visuals alone aren't enough. What sets the PS5 apart isn't just what we see, it's what we feel. The DualSense controller introduces a tactile dimension that was missing in the last generation. Haptic feedback and adaptive triggers allow players to feel the resistance of a drawn bowstring or the texture of footsteps on different surfaces. In Returnal, for example, raindrops tapping the controller create a physical sense of atmosphere. These sensations immerse players more deeply than ever before. Next comes loading speeds. Thanks to the PS5's ultra-fast SSD, long loading screens are becoming a relic of the past. This fundamentally changes game design. Open-world titles like Spider-Man, Miles Morales allow near-instant fast travel, making exploration seamless and fluid. This isn't just a quality-of-life improvement. It directly impacts pacing, immersion, and how players interact with the game world. Another subtle but crucial upgrade lies in audio. The PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech allows for highly directional sound, giving players spatial awareness that was previously only possible with high-end PC setups. In Resident Evil Village, for instance, hearing an enemy creep behind you isn't just atmospheric. It can genuinely change how you react. This level of immersion is essential for horror, stealth, and even competitive multiplayer games. Let's also talk about scale and density. On PS5, games are able to render worlds that are not only larger, but far more detailed. Cities feel alive with dynamic crowds, particle effects, and layered environmental storytelling. Horizon Forbidden West is a perfect example, where the world breathes with detail, from subtle wildlife interactions to intricate weather patterns, all without performance compromise. Performance itself is another key metric. Many PS5 games now offer performance modes targeting 60 frames per second, and in some cases, even higher. This smoothness makes gameplay feel more responsive and precise, particularly important in action-heavy titles or competitive shooters. The combination of frame rate and visual detail was often a trade-off last generation. Now, the PS5 offers both. Perhaps most important, though, is ambition. A truly next-gen game isn't just about tech. It's about experience. It's about games that rethink how stories are told, how gameplay is structured, and how mechanics evolve. Titles like Astro's Playroom may seem simple, but they serve as playgrounds for the system's capabilities, showcasing how game design itself is adapting to a new generation of tools. So, what makes a PS5 game feel next-gen? It's not one feature, it's the synergy between them. The visual upgrades, the tactile feedback, the immersive sound, the seamless loading, and the creative ambition behind it all. Together, they create moments that couldn't exist on older hardware. Thanks for watching.